enviable job of standing between you and your meal. But, sorry about that. I have a dual role here, kind of as best man and as father of the groom. And like most people, when you have to do these kind of speeches, what I did is I went on the internet, wasted a couple of hours. I should have been doing something profitable, but you know, to look it up. And what I found out is effectively, as best man, your speech is supposed to be funny and embarrassingly groom. And as father of the groom, you're supposed to be warm and you're supposed to be welcoming and give fatherly advice. So I'm going to do a mashup, kind of like Sweet Home Alabama and Will Rose of London. That was the song that they danced to the first time. And you'll get to see Christopher dance. Not a pretty sight, I can't believe it. But anyway, I will start with the welcoming part. And I want to welcome and thank all of you for being here to share in this wonderful event. And especially want to thank Jen for sharing this really precious gift with us. We absolutely love her. We think that she is the most wonderful thing in the world. Poor Emily isn't the only girl in the family anymore. But this is the way it goes, and she's now the oldest. But we really, really do treasure her and appreciate your willingness to share her with us. We have Christopher to give to you, but not every trade works out for both of you. There you go. The other thing I learned from these speeches was, you know, you're supposed to start with kind of, and Derek didn't, I don't know why, but when they first met. You know, oh, he kicked me on the soccer field at soccer camp, or he spit milk on me in the cafeteria at junior high. But in my case, I literally have known Christopher his whole life, you know. I've changed his diaper. I've been peed on by him. Been thrown up on by him. Me too. But enough I was going to say enough about the bachelor party. Let's talk about anyone who's known Christopher more than about 90 seconds would know, and it'll come as no surprise, that he was kind of a talkative, energetic little kid. In fact, he was likened by other people to Tigger on Winnie the Pooh and the donkey in Shrek. In effect, he's kind of an endearing, animated character. God bless you. And Christopher has had many dreams as a child, but of course he's Christopher, so his dreams take on a different tack than most people. He had a bucket list when he was a kid, one of which included catching a wild squirrel with his bare hands. Notice he's not denying it. I wish you luck on the camping portion of your trip. But he also had a dream to find the person that he would want to share his life with, a dream that began at the burn, as you heard earlier today. He spotted Jen, and luckily she was not quite as fast as a squirrel, and he was able to get there before she ran out the back door. And I knew that this relationship was something special when Christopher came to me and said, you know, Dad, the other women I dated in my life basically tolerate my sense of humor. Jen actually appreciates it. Now, I know you've been insulted, Jen, but we appreciate it too, so you know, you're in good company. Actually, what it means is you really kind of both learned one of the endearing truths, that marriage isn't about finding somebody you can live with. It's really finding about somebody you can't live without. Now, for those of you keeping track, this is now the fatherly advice portion of the speech. So here it is. You need to know that a relationship is an equal relationship, with each of you believing that you're carrying at least 70% of the burden. That it takes patience, tolerance, forgiveness, and barring that, poor hearing and bad memory helps a hell of a lot. And when you have a disagreement somewhere along the way, it's really not so important to show that you're right, which you will never be, Christopher. But really to be sensitive and tolerant to the other person's feelings. In effect, if you're wrong, admit it. If you're right, shut up. Effectively, marriage is really about falling in love over and over and over again, just with the same person. So in closing, I will pick up my glass, and I want to say to you that I read somewhere that when children find true love, parents find true joy. Thank you for bringing us true joy, and may your true love only grow further from this day forward. Cheers.
There are two more people though.